MarioDickensCreations.com, the leader in customizable memorial printing and graphic presentation. With over 24 years of experience working with families, honoring their loved ones, creating industry trends, they offer all styles of obituaries from standard to custom with exquisite paper upgrades available. MarioDickensCreations.com offers grand memorial presentation displays such as adult life-size cutout, backdrops, casket panels, retractable banner stands, poster boards, floor mat, banners, bookmarks, buttons, masks, and shirts, fully customizable. They also now offer urns, woven blankets, casket decal, and fully printed casket wrap. Everything you need to showcase your loved one's legacy. 24-hour rush upgrades available. On time, professional, and convenient. Go to MarioDickensCreations.com, click on Memorial Service, and get started today.
I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A ricotta, we gon' have a drink. A ricotta, everybody drinking. Ricotta, get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Super dumb drip. Baby, diamonds drive you crazy. Glisten by the wrist. Keep that 40 by the hip. I got that super dumb drip.
Explore the finer things that life may bring. She's so addictive, she's intoxicating. Right now I'm falling, please catch me, baby. I wear my heart on my sleeve, only for you to see, baby. I dream we travel the world. Let everybody know you're my girl.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast.
We lit? No, we on this thing on. This shit work. Yeah, we here, man. This is episode 127 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. It's Thursday. You know what the fuck going on, man. We back doing 2 a days. You know, for the last couple of weeks I've been missing because, you know, nigga went to Miami. It was Chase's birthday. You know, with shit going on, but now we back to 2 a days. And then actually this will be a 3 a day week because I can officially announce this. Last show I said it was a speculation, but it's official. Either tomorrow or Saturday. Be on the lookout for the promo or whatever, but we will have the homie Huey D from Warehouse/Rock Nation Music, Memphis Bleak's newest artist from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, coming to sit down right here on the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast with us. Yeah. Big interview for us, man. Real large. Shout out to Doing Numbers for setting that up for us. So be on the lookout either tomorrow night or Saturday afternoon. We will be airing that interview, but y'all know it'll be available on YouTube, which is the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast TV on YouTube. Please hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Also, if you're on Facebook checking us out, please share this shit everywhere that you can. Shout out to my Twitter family. Make sure y'all retweet this shit. And we ain't gonna waste no time, man. We're gonna get right into this. This is episode 127 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. I Can See Clearly Now is the name of this one. Ride with me as usual is my dog. Say what up to the people.
What up, though?
Don, you know what I'm saying? It's just what up, though. We ain't got no screen names. He was arguing with our guests and shit off camera about Aaron Rodgers and shit. You know what I'm saying? How much he loved Aaron Rodgers. So he kind of short-winded with y'all. We're going to have to let him charge his battery back up in a minute, I guess, or something. But anyway, moving on from there. Today's episode is called I Can See Clearly Now because today's guest is the homie Yuli in the building, R&B artist, you know what I'm saying? And the homie D-Tuck, Flight Gang, you know what I mean? In the building. And they got the dog, and they got my dog Justin in the building. We got to get these niggas on camera. You know what I'm saying? Can we back it up a little bit for me? So we can get these players on the camera. You know what I'm saying? Give us a few seconds here.
Tuck, move that bottle so you can see your face.
Which one? The wine?
Yep.
That one?
Yep. The champagne.
That we good now? Okay, we good now. So yeah, we here. Like I said, man, if you're on Facebook, please share this shit everywhere that you can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we live, we live, we here, man. So Yuli, what's poppin'?
Man, you know what it is, man. It's a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. This is my man. You know, we go back, man. Shout out, Mel and J Mac. You know what I'm saying? Oh, slide in for me, y'all. Slide in a little bit for me. You know, the homies. You know what I'm saying? So we good. Everything clear? We clear. Corporate done. All right, good. So we good. So let's get into it. So you got this new album. Crystal Clear dropped January 30th to all streaming platforms.
Yeah, January 30th, man. We dropped it, man. It's an awesome body of work, man. And, you know, we're just trying to, get people to go check it out and, hear what I'm on, man,
Any features?
I got one feature, Mike Shane. That's the only feature I got.
Okay.
The song you called Doing Your Thing.
Okay.
And, he came through and splashed on that for me, but I was really trying to give everybody, a taste of who I am, on this album. Because sometimes, your past can supersede yourself.
Facts.
You want some different shit, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up.
You on there singing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how many joints?
It's 11 joints.
11 joints. So once again, Crystal Clear.
Yeah, Crystal Clear.
ULY, right?
Yeah, ULY.
On all platforms, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, every motherfucking where. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. What was that clip that we showed at the beginning of the episode?
I had actually did like a tiny desk with Icon Verse at 4117.
Shout out Icon. We need more of that type of shit.
Yeah, man,
more of them unplugged and
Hundo,
Hundo, yeah.
Yeah, and my boys, man. We're going crazy, man. We're just trying to bring a new flavor, man, to the city, man. I know it's a couple R&B artists out here. Everybody's doing their thing, but I'm on something, different. I don't think nobody doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, I haven't seen nothing like that, from nobody. You know what I mean? Outside of what I do with R&B live, but that's totally different. You know what I mean? From what you did, we do covers and you were doing original music, but it was still with a live band. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope. When you tagged me in that, probably about a month ago, roughly. Yeah. I watched it as soon as you sent it to me. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope.
That was just something different, and like I said, Verse came up with that idea, and we just put it together and put it out. But we got a lot of things coming out, man. I'm gonna try and get like 6 videos, boom and moving by June. Saying, just so y'all can get a clear picture of the album Crystal Clear, man, because it's a dope body of music, and it's something on the right now that's pumping, you know, doing pretty good, man. Me and Icon Verse, we collabed on that and wrote that joint.
Yeah, so right now for you, it's just visuals.
It's just visuals, man. I just want to stay in y'all face and let y'all see who I am, and you know, show my character through, you know, my visuals, man. You know, kind of make them like movies, man. You know, how they used to be, like, you know what I'm saying, where it's actually the video that you hearing is playing out in your face. You can actually see what we on, what we talking about, man. And
we do a sneak peek preview of Forever.
Hey, I hope it's on me.
You got a clip of it?
I don't know if he want it out there yet. That's what I'm asking.
I ain't gonna put it out there. Put it out there right now.
We about to have a laugh.
No, it's all about.
One thing about over here at old Slicktalk,
We looking for the drops.
we playing that shit. You hear me?
It's a hit.
You give us the clearance, we press and play on that
Whatever
shit.
is on the album though, it's number 2 on the album. It's Forever.
So that's already out.
It's already out.
That's
the album is out. It came out January.
That's
30th.
your next visual. So we can play. No, I ain't talking about the clip of the video.
Yeah. I don't have the video with me right now. You got the audio because, you know, of course.
But yo, okay. So like I said, man, y'all be on the lookout. Well, not on the lookout. Y'all make sure y'all go get that. Yuli available right now on all digital platforms. Crystal Clear is the name of the project. ULY. For sure. Make sure you go get that good soul music, love making, baby making shit.
Taking
Y'all know what's going on.
We talking about everything though. We talking about, you know, taking a woman from a nigga. You know what I'm talking about. We talking about it all, man. That's why I say tap in, man. It's really something different, man. We taking it back there, man.
So I know Yuli Tuck, y'all been here before. Only Justin on the end. This is first time.
This is my first time at the compound.
Yeah, it's your first time at the
first compound.
It's the second time on the
Second
show.
time on the show. This both of these niggas second time on the show.
No. This is our second time being scheduled to be on the show.
Oh yeah, you showed up.
I had
Right?
you to pop up on Kev.
Oh yeah, he did pop up on Kev that day. Oh, that was the time. This was the first time you was scheduled to like book to be here. Yeah, you right. The other time he popped up on Kev. That's right. We were celebrating Kev.
Brought a whole bunch of
Hennessy, yeah.
It was his birthday. I had to bring him a
Turned
birthday.
the Ricardo set into a Hennessy set. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one second, man. Shout out my boy Andre King, man. At Kingsway Landscaping and Snow Removal. He just came out with a clothing line, man, called Third Eye, man.
Okay.
And it's going hard. Like I said, Andre King, man. He came out with a clothing line called Third Eye Apparel. It's dope. Tap in, man.
Shout out Dre.
Shout out Dre.
Please send a check to Slicktalk.
You ain't gotta send us no check. Just send us some merch. Yeah, we just want some merch.
Dre, we gotta get Slicktalk with Scalez podcast some merch, man. ASAP.
Get us some merch.
We got plenty of it, man. And you got a lot of unique styles.
I'm like the copyright people. I ain't coming after you till you get a bag. I don't want no money from you till you get a bag.
Then we're gonna strike your shit.
While you're on your way up, we can do the barter system. Just drop me off some merch. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. So, like I said, man, getting into what we do here over at Slicktalk, man, we go through some topics and shit, and then later on, I'm gonna play this drinking game with you players. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get back to the drinking game in a minute. We're gonna knock these topics out. So Milwaukee, I guess y'all did it, or we did it, or whatever you want to call it. We got a black mayor.
Yeah.
I guess we should be excited, right?
Really,
We're a progressive city.
We got a Scalez. We got a black mayor for the first time.
Yeah, but is he really?
Listen, you just gotta be happy for something.
Shit, something. We gotta have something to celebrate around this motherfucker, right?
I feel like they're gonna try to blame a lot of shit on him, but he in there.
How much of a nigga?
That's step number one.
How much of a nigga is he?
That I don't
You know what I'm saying? That's what I be wondering. You know, you gotta ask that about niggas. Like,
all I know
he
is
He nigga.
he went to Bayview.
Like this.
Huh?
He went to Bayview.
He went to
That's
Bayview.
all
I'm like
he
that.
definitely did.
He went to Baby.
I'm like that.
All the way.
He nigga.
Remember Malcolm X? And remember Malcolm X? He asked that nigga in the joint. He said, "What's your angle, nigga? You don't eat no pork." He said, "You don't eat no pork. You don't smoke no squares. You don't fuck no white bitches."
Anybody that's
Remember he had it hanging off his lip like this?
Yeah.
What's your angle,
What's
nigga?
your
No cap rock. Other nigga was Jason Williams.
He said the Duke J. Will.
Swear to God, you thought he was going to start commentating the Bucks game like, yeah, so Giannis is Euro style.
No cap.
Like after the motorcycle, J. Will.
Yeah, turned his ankle was destroyed. Jay Will. No, he got a white wife and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cavalier Jones. Yeah.
Well,
Let's
let's say something else.
I I mean,
Shout out to Cavalier.
Shout out to Cavalier.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
first black. Some niggas like European.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations. You know what I'm saying on you winning. We'll wait to our whole judgment to see what you gonna do. You know
Gotta see what you do.
We gonna see what's
He
happening.
nigga though.
I mean, before this office,
His brother just got popped.
what was he doing?
He was acting mayor.
Yeah,
You know, Fam stepped down like a year and a half.
he was
ago.
vice
You know
for
what
a
I'm saying?
while.
What was his active role?
Before that,
Vice.
I don't know where.
I think he was like a deputy mayor or something. I mean, not deputy mayor, but he had like he was like.
What was his political
Common
connection?
Oh, he was
Oh,
on the common
yeah,
council.
common council. Okay.
My thing is, he was, second in command to do.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And he went up. Yeah,
I just don't think,
It's gonna be too much of a change.
too much of a change. You know what I'm saying?
because he just
was
accepted
there-
it.
He was there the whole time.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
Listen.
Oh, he was right under Tom Barrett.
Uncle JoJo
was Tom
a
Barrett
whole
guy?
lot different from Obama. Right? He was
In the worst way.
in the worst way.
Yeah.
In the worst way. And so you never know what a motherfucker, the second in command is, because they don't have no power. They don't have no power. You don't know what a motherfucker is until they get power.
Okay, but why you think he kept pulling him along, guys?
Because he was.
He
a
played
face.
his role.
He's played.
He got a-
He plays role. First of all, let me if you're not hip on how politics work, you don't get to pick the motherfucker that run with you.
Yeah, I know.
The party pick him,
Yeah, I know.
right? You can't get rid of him neither. So regardless of whether or not
Barrett co-signed
him or not, that's who the Democrat Party picked to run with him.
You don't get to pick your own running mate?
Hell no, you don't get to pick your own running mate.
The party pick
The party pick him.
because that's the party's representation, pretty much.
Right.
Like, that's what it's really supposed to.
And it's the party's backup plan.
They said he was the second.
I'll
He
say
was the
this,
second district alderman and the common council president.
Yep.
The stigma
Thank
that he's gonna have to fight right away is just the narrative that I've been seeing. He's a yes man.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna have to
gonna
combat
have to
that
come-
shit
he's
in
gonna have to get
a
up out of
strong
that.
way.
He got to get it
Every vice something is a yes man. That's his job.
Well, now
See,
he
but
can't
Don,
try.
is it your job to be a yes man?
What you mean?
As a second in command, it's your job to be a yes man, or
I'm
it's
a
your job to
producer.
tell
I'm a
not
producer.
not what you do. I'm saying
I'm a producer.
as somebody that's looking for somebody that's taking over a position now like this.
Okay, so it's different in politics, right? Like as I just explained, like you get appointed to that role,
Mhm.
right? His job is to be a yes man. That's old girl, our vice president that we never see. That's her job, is to be a yes man.
So what
To-
they saying
to-
is now that he has the
Yes.
now that he has the
now
reins,
that he has the reins,
that's
gonna
the
see if
stigma.
he gonna
They
be the
saying
yes.
that's the stigma that he's gonna be
Or
fighting.
is he gonna be with the?
I mean, you never like I said, you never know till a motherfucker get power. You don't know what they are.
So hold judgment.
Right.
That's what we
Oh.
do.
Yeah, we gotta. I guess we gotta hold. Like I said, we gotta hold.
We
on.
are trying to hold judgment because y'all.
So-
we all rooting for him.
Yeah, we all rooting for him. I mean, I just thought it was, it just came and went. Like I seen it, Black Twitter celebrated it for like 10 minutes and then it was like over with. Like, oh, okay. Like I just thought Milwaukee would have been more excited when we got a black mayor, but I guess it's because
Like, we late. We late as fuck, like we always are.
I mean, it might also be the nigga though, because I like if Pratt would have won. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like that, or Shanti Hamilton or something. I guess it would have been a bigger deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they, motherfuckers figure he was already in there.
Yeah, exactly, because he was already the acting mayor and shit this
Look
whole
Kalon-
time.
Look, Kalon Haywood. motherfucker.
Why not?
Fuck it. Shit, I'm with it.
That's a nigga I know gonna do some shit.
Yeah,
for real.
exactly. You know what I mean? I'm with it.
That shit got like age requirements or some shit, don't it?
I think so, or something, some shit like that.
Fuck them
I
up,
don't
you
think
can't
it-
be the youngest one.
I don't think it's
all-
age requirements for mayor.
you know,
I know it is for governor, and it's definitely one for president.
Crazy, man. He'll be getting shit done.
Yeah, he'll be getting
Shit.
shit. Man, this
Can't
motherfucker
wait
look
till
totally
Evers
different.
let my mans get
Yeah.
that spot.
Who that?
Lieutenant Gov.
Mandela.
Let us get a Mandela in office. It's
So
over.
also staying in the politics realm, we got our first black Supreme Court justice today.
First black woman.
Woman, the first black woman, the first black female
Let's not-
Supreme Court
Let's not
justice.
forget Clarence
Let's
Thompson.
toast to that.
her track record is proof.
Yeah, let's toast to that. Miss Brown Jackson, we see you, baby. I'm a smoke too.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to baby girl. Did her thing. You know
Black
what I'm
girl
saying?
magic.
They was hating on her, but I knew that hate wasn't gonna work.
You really can't. All the hating you want to do, you can't really stop the president from electing his.
That's why they were so scared of Trump when he was in
there. They were terrified.
They was terrified.
Hey, can I
They thought he was trying to put one of his homeboys on there, like, hey, my guy,
can I ask
my guy wait tables at Hooters. I want to make, you know what I'm saying? I want to make him a bouncer. My guy a bouncer at G5 in Miami. I want to make him a Supreme Court justice. Like, damn, Trump. Like, yeah, he protects all the pussy for me. I don't know about you guys. No,
I'm sure I can grab my pussy.
Down with the island.
Epstein.
He said, hey, he kept me out of that Epstein shit.
Yeah, he kept me out that Epstein shit. Give him a job.
Give him a job. He deserved.
You know, that Supreme Court justice for life.
You know, Trump motherfucking people around him like, hey man, you gotta put dude in ahead of like food and beverage or something. He like, nah, man, give him a Supreme Court job. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Don, how we feel about Trump now?
I mean, I feel.
Do we all feel the same way?
I feel the same way I always felt about Trump. I voted for Trump.
Voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump.
Scales, how we feeling about Trump nowadays?
I always liked Trump though. I wasn't one of those niggas who subscribed to the fuck Trump campaign.
Oh,
I ain't gonna say I liked him, but once he got in, you know, it benefited my business.
See what I'm saying?
I was all for
See what I'm saying? Do you want a president that's for the people or for the bullshit, man? Which one you want? And to be honest with you, the man really didn't give black people no smoke. It's just when they asked him about black issues, he would be like, he don't give a fuck. And if I was a rich white man, I wouldn't really give a fuck about y'all problems either. I just thought the man was being honest.
I don't give a fuck about color problems.
Yeah, like I don't care about that shit.
About green
problems. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Who's gonna stop me from getting some money? That's the people I don't like. Right. Fuck them people. The Mexicans taking jobs, shit. Fuck them. That's what his whole build some shit and build a cage like my dog. Like we got my dog in at the house. Yeah. Put them in some of them cages.
That's the only thing I did. I don't like
I don't agree.
I mean, it was rough.
Like
it was rough. I
don't like it.
It was rough, but he also played to his denominator, his lowest common denominator. You know, them motherfucking goofy ass white people who live in the hills and shit.
They fed into that.
They
shit.
fed into it.
It wasn't us.
That's what got him elected.
It wasn't us. He couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't use. We couldn't use us this time. So they had to find somebody to use. And they used the Mexicans. They used El Chapo. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy part is had he run as a Democrat, he could have counted on our vote.
Yeah, he could have counted on our vote.
Oh, he walked out with Mike Tyson and shit, Diddy and all kind of motherfuckers. Yeah, we voted for it.
He'd have cleaned up.
We got you, man.
He cleaned up because hip hop loved Donald Trump. That's why it was so weird when niggas was on that, shit with Donald like that. Because hip hop loved Donald Trump.
This paper.
We've been rapping about Donald Trump as long as I've been writing raps. Right. I started rapping in the 90s. I started rapping in the 90s. The man was one of the number one metaphors when you're talking about money. Trump. He was before Bill Gates. Yeah. He was before Warren Buffett. Before we knew about any of them type of niggas, we knew about Trump first, having that bag. You hear me?
When broke and when got it
again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said about the movie Scarface on the last episode, we love a come up story in America. And get it back again. So that's what I'm saying. He the king of it. We love that story in America. We don't care what color you are.
File bankruptcy.
We love that story.
File bankruptcy. I'll be back in billionaire next week.
Man.
Oh, my old identity, that's done.
Yeah.
I'm a new me.
It's over with. I'm the new Donald Trump.
I'm the new me.
I'm back.
Put this shit in my
I'm back and I'm better.
Put this shit in my son's name.
Say I'm back and I'm better. You hear me though?
Yeah. I can have that debt. I left that Social Security.
MSNBC correspondent, a black chick, says white people should sit this one out when it comes to discussing Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
She said,
a black MSNBC correspondent says white people should sit out when it comes to the discussion of Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
For what? What are they sitting out for?
I don't know. Because I guess they shouldn't have an opinion
because white people are vehemently against Will Smith slapping.
To me,
and so you vehemently against it too.
I am too. But that's a black chick
The only reason I'm saying, the only reason I don't agree with her statement is because of it happened on a white platform. The Oscars is a white. It didn't happen at the Soul Train Awards or the BET Awards. It happened at the Oscars. That's a white platform. You get what I'm saying? So the white people are in it automatically because it happened on their turf.
It did in their house.
It didn't happen on our terms. It didn't happen at the NAACP Awards. It happened at the fucking Oscars.
And he was a friend of theirs. He knew about what was going on. And on top of that, you came out with a whole damn movie about black women in their hair. You knew what type of time.
You know how black.
I don't think
Somebody else wrote the joke.
I don't think the joke was that.
Somebody else wrote the joke.
No,
Thank
nobody else wrote
you,
that
Tuck.
joke. Nobody else
Thank
wrote
you,
that
Tuck.
joke.
The joke was not that egregious.
He said he did jokes on the side that he didn't submit for pre-approval, and that was he was doing that joke regardless. But it wasn't.
No, the joke was like we talked about that. I don't even want to regurgitate that. I just wanted to speak on her feeling like white people shouldn't have an opinion about what happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock. I guess that's a black thing.
No, not to me, man.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they can feel how they want to feel about it because it happened on their platform. Now I can see if it happened at the Millionaire in March. That's our shit.
Is alopecia a black only motherfucking?
So I was going.
hair disease?
So that's my next thing. Tory Lanez says that his bald spot is alopecia, and y'all need to leave him alone talking about his bald spot because that's alopecia. That's
Tory is
but we can laugh all day about his bald spot.
Yeah.
That was my point. I said Regina Hall made a joke about LeBron James' hairline. She said she can't believe that Space Jam didn't win an Oscar for the job that they did on LeBron's hair. I mean, LeBron's hairline in the movie.
Scales. How long has Jada Pinkett been bald-headed?
Bald-headed forever. Reggie Brown posted a picture from the 90s with her at the radio station. Said, "Damn, I just realized Jada been bald-headed."
She ain't got no bald spots in her head.
None,
her
not
hair's
one.
just short.
She just got a haircut. You a barber? You don't
come on now. You been bald-headed your whole fucking celebrity life.
But she's saying due to alopecia, that's why she keep her shit short.
Yeah,
okay.
They heard her that she had to go all the way.
Okay,
that's what he's saying.
Okay, all right, bitch. Are you dying?
But he's still not making an alopecia.
But did you die?
He ain't killed Chris Rock.
But did you die?
This bitch got a bald head.
Fuck that demon bitch.
She got. I say fuck the bitch too, cause she. After he did it, she ain't back.
He said this bitch died.
I told you.
Fuck the bitch.
Is she dying?
It's people in the world that hate when I'm right. And I said it before she made her statement. I said that bitch gonna come out and not agree with what Will did. And the next day, when I opened my eyes and opened my phone on Baller Alert, the first thing was Jada Pinkett puts out a statement saying she does not agree with Will doing that shit, and she does not need anybody to protect her.
Man,
get the fuck out of here.
And all these motherfuckers trying to take your side.
You ain't got to stay.
I know we had a chick on here. Shout out Culture Kinks. We had Culture Kinks on here too. She said it was staged. She said it was staged.
No, she was laughing after he said what he said.
After Will came back to the scene and said, "Keep my wife motherfucking name out your mouth."
She
laughed.
No, not at the joke that she said. She was laughing at the fact that Will got on his ass.
What?
He laughed. His head and shit like an angry ass black man. Black woman.
No, she did not. No, she did not.
She did laugh at that.
What?
At damn Will Smith just slapped the shit out of her.
Yeah. That's what she laughed at. That's what she laughed at. Yeah.
But then the next day said that it shouldn't have happened and he shouldn't have did it.
That bitch the devil.
They check my boy checked himself to the
that bitch the devil.
And now he in rehab.
Did you see that?
Checked in?
Yeah. Did you see the video?
Now you don't know. That's some public shit.
No, bro. It's the
one where she was recording on the phone?
Yeah.
He gotta clean up his image, bro.
They gotta go.
Bro, that bitch
They gotta go brainwash.
She don't get no fuck about dog. That shit real.
He gotta go clean up his image now to get them jobs back, bro.
Yeah, so go in the rehab.
Got rid of the
they froze his
Yeah,
job,
they
bro.
canceled it.
That was this is what I'm saying. Him going to rehab was an agreement to get his jobs back because they froze his jobs. They told him you have to stop now and go get some help. So Will all right, let me go to rehab for 2 weeks so I can get back to work.
2 weeks. It
It ain't gonna be that long. He ain't gonna be there that long.
That bitch psycho.
He got to check out the game for a little while.
He won't be there that long. He won't be there.
It ain't gonna matter.
So, have you brothers been watching Snowfall?
I ain't watched the last episode.
I ain't gonna say nothing about the last episode. I'm just saying, do you know this is the last season?
No, it's next season.
Next season, season 6 is the last season. Yeah,
it should be.
They were signed up to do 8 before John Singleton died. And then
is that the reason why?
Yeah, that's why they stopping it at 6.
That mean they're gonna pump a whole lot of shit in these last 2 seasons.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna be.
I feel like they pumped a lot of shit into this season.
It's every episode part.
Yeah, every episode is cracking.
But that's how it's always.
Motherfuckers hate it. Motherfuckers are hating this season. Talk that motherfuckers are making fun of the Tiger shit. Motherfuckers don't like this episode. I'm like, bro, what is happening?
That's exaggerating, but the shit is still entertaining.
It's still entertaining. It's still good television.
Listen.
That's a long ass day.
Listen, like I had to tell our former producer Tommy. OGs to tell you who lived through that time. They went through some wild shit.
Damn, it was no rules back then. That's what I love that the show.
We talking about the
80s.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You got to remember the dope game. All of this shit was brand new to America. The police didn't even know what the fuck was going on for real.
They didn't even know what crack was.
So in Southern California, you got even me, like my dad being in the entertainment business. He used to tell me stories like that where motherfuckers that had pet llamas and tigers and shit at their house, and they not Michael Jackson.
It wasn't no regulations on it.
Yeah, it wasn't no regulations on it. Regular motherfuckers. If that's what you was into, and you had the money to buy that type of shit, niggas selling that much cocaine and shit back then, you just might buy a Tiger.
Right.
Like, I don't want to buy a car today. I'm going to buy a Tiger.
Pet that motherfucker.
We've been buying cars all week. I'm going to buy a Tiger today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to say I got it.
The plug said he can give me a Tiger. You know what I mean?
I want it.
Fuck it. Well, I wasn't going to do this money, nothing with this money, but bury it in the ground.
Say, Jay, sir, give me that Tiger. That one. That Tiger.
But sir, it's dangerous.
A Tiger. I want it. Give me that motherfucker Tiger. Nigga, if I can afford a Tiger right now, I'm buying a Tiger.
But that's
why
why
I'm gonna be on Find a Lack with me.
motherfuckers' argument was that it was fake. It was far fetched. I'm like, no,
that ain't far fetched.
no,
that's not far
What,
fetched.
niggas buying a Tiger?
no.
The only thing
Just the whole getting caught and being locked in the cage and all that type of shit. That type of shit was happening. That shit didn't come out of nowhere.
No.
They fluffed it up.
Somebody
where the
told
dude
that
got
story.
ate by the tiger.
Yeah.
Because somebody told that
shows you
story.
niggas, I can feed a nigga to a tiger.
Right.
That shit is real.
Exactly. You know how big.
How you gonna find a body if I done fed this motherfucker to a tiger?
Facts.
Just eating bones and all.
Nigga, that shit is gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
You might as well put it down in garbage disposal.
What's better? Me feeding this motherfucker to a tiger or me throwing this motherfucker in the ocean?
Man.
Right.
This tiger is getting rid of all of that shit.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Ain't no remains.
Carol Baskin husbands will never be
Right.
And then got shitted out plenty times.
Facts. Ain't no remains with no tiger. Ain't no crime scene or none of that shit. It's over. You hear me though? Y'all gonna have to go inside of him to find the remains. From this tiger.
That's how bad that's why with the Carol Baskin shit. I'm like, bitch, the fact that there is no evidence is the evidence.
Yeah, the evidence. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck he gonna leave for?
Right, bitch.
He's rich.
But this motherfucker rich. You think he disappeared for real? Like you ain't no trace in this motherfucker?
Look how she's getting away with that though. That's
He
crazy.
said, "What's up to
Only in
all
America.
cool cats out there?
Yeah, white privilege is a motherfucker.
White privilege is a
dog.
What's up, all you cool cats and kittens?"
Kyle Rittenhouse said he mad because Joe Biden ain't returned his phone calls. I said, dog can demand for the president to call him. Yeah, he mad at Biden right now.
Biden talked that shit about it.
Yeah, and Biden ain't returned his phone.
Biden talked that shit about it.
Right.
He said he's trying to sue niggas for talking down on his name.
Biden does not know what day of the week it is.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with
My
that.
nigga caught some bodies out there walking around like a superhero right now.
Bro, he's
18, 19-year-old.
he is
White
white
superhero.
Batman.
Yeah.
White Robin. He robbing.
And they protected the shit out of his
He Nightwing out here. Defending God.
From the Negro.
He on his red hood shit.
So did y'all see T.I. with the comedian?
I ain't even check that out.
So a comedian the other night, because T.I.'s doing stand-up.
Tip trip.
So a comedian the other night on her set decided to do some Tiny and T.I. rape jokes. And T.I. didn't like it. So he went up there and he took the microphone from her. He didn't hit her or slap her like Will Smith. He was very respectful. Well, at first he started out respectful. It didn't end. In the middle, he wasn't respectful. And then it ended
Him embarrassing her like that was.
I ain't see that.
Yeah. Him coming up on her set, taking the mic, you already know how I feel
I
about
don't
that
know.
shit. So.
How would you feel about some shit?
That ain't true.
Well, we don't know if it's not true. Or not.
Legally, it's not true. That's bogus.
Legally, it is not true. But
You know, Kelly's been
man,
convicted.
I'd have just laughed at that
Cosby's
shit.
been convicted.
Because all he did was draw more light to it than what it really was. Nobody would never see no videos from that show.
But
and he not grab that microphone.
apparently she was using it on multiple shows.
Okay, so she's a
not
comedian.
She's not the only one.
She's a comedian.
Fam,
listen.
That's bad.
There are no rules. There are no rules. So what you can say as a stand-up comedian, you can't put rules on them, fam. This is an American. This is an attack on American comedians, fam. It's not right.
You know the rule she broke down?
What?
Everybody else got a
She shouldn't have told the joke.
Everybody else got
She shouldn't have told the joke while he was there.
Dude, yeah. So this is my thing with that, right?
She should have left it alone because he was there.
The jokes, the reason why I feel like nobody's above a joke, right? Because I like dark comedy. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the comedians I watch and stand up is niggas who don't bite their tongue. So for instance, bro, I watch comedians who shit on like Christianity. They do a whole thing about church and God and Jesus and all of that. And I'm talking about destroy it, bro. You get what I'm saying? Where some Christians will really be offended if they watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody, you know what I mean? And people come for them, but you can't stop what they doing now. All you can do is really complain.
That's freedom of speech.
Yeah, all you're doing is complaining at the end of the day because you can't stop what they're doing. That's a profession, it's a job, and they have the right to do that. And me as an artist, somebody who writes with a free pen, who says what the fuck he wants to say, who has a platform where I say what the fuck I want to say on this platform. How would I be hypocritical to say a comedian can't say what the fuck he want to say in a stand-up? Right. That's hypocritical. That's crazy.
We live in a day and age where motherfuckers get butt hurt, and y'all run around talking about we gotta cancel this shit. It can't happen no more. What the fuck are you talking about?
But it's okay for certain situations.
Are you teaching kids in school to cancel the motherfucker who's doing your mama jokes?
Right now. You're running with a pair of scissors, a double-edged sword.
How's it a double-edged sword?
In comedy, man, everything
ain't nothing off limits in comedy, fam. Okay. Nothing. Have you seen a roast?
Yeah, that shit funny. It's zero.
That's my favorite shit. Is a roast.
But a person chooses to be on a roast.
Yeah, and they don't go into a roast and say you can't talk about this.
No, everything is up. Even if the person that's getting roasted, it's other jokes about people that ain't the motherfucking roast.
I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. So before we did the whole Chris Rock Will Smith thing last week, I did my research. I Googled why do they even have comedians at the Oscars?
To entertain.
And that's the whole reason they did. It's to deflate the stars. It started with Humphrey Bogart and Frank Sinatra and motherfuckers like that. So they would have comedians come rib them before they give them the award. Oh shit, no, you good.
It's to make it entertaining.
You know what I'm saying?
Sammy Davis went crazy at the Oscars.
If these motherfuckers really walked on stage and said, this award goes to such and such for whatever category, that shouldn't be boring as hell. Yep. You need somebody to lighten up this show. Make this shit funny. Laughter.
The laughter. So that's the whole purpose that they're there. So censoring them doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's like we throw an event and we call KB to hire Bankhead and then we tell him like, dog, you can't talk about certain shit. Like, what the fuck did we hire you? What did we get the nigga for? That's a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna censor the nigga, right? You want him here to be as green and frank as he possibly
be as funny
can be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Tip got himself together by the end of the video, but I just thought
Stephanie said he was ribbing her first.
Because they got history. Because I guess she had cracked these jokes about him and his wife.
He said he knew he had fucked up.
Yeah.
He had that moment in his microphone.
He was recording me right now. I just did too much.
I just did too much.
Damn. Okay.
It's too late now.
He tried to hug her and shit.
They see you go crazy.
Yeah, he tried to hug her and shit.
Damage was done. So it's embarrassing for him.
Niggas gotta chill out, man. Yeah, chill out. And you in that realm now. Now you a comedian, my nigga.
Bro, you beat that case already. What the fuck you tripping on it then?
Right.
It was no case. What you tripping on it then?
You done with it.
You know what I mean? That shorty did put y'all out here bad. So we can't crack it. So when somebody
Tamika, they ain't gotta run them jokes past nobody. They tell them what they gonna say.
No, they ain't gotta
run. They don't have to get permission.
That's how I found out. That's how I found out. That's why they kept saying Chris Rock never cracked the joke during production. They did 2 production sets, and he said he did 2 different sets both times he went up there. So he did some of the shit off the teleprompter, and then he was going some shit just freestyle. And it ain't like Will Packer was gonna be like, "Hey, stop production with Chris. You can't do those jokes, man." Like, no, the show going on. This is what we hired this nigga to do. He ain't gonna be too reckless because he's a professional. He know what to do on TV.
Y'all need to go watch. Y'all need to go watch your award show. You need to watch. You need to watch the award show where Ricky Gervais hosted.
After you got slapped.
Ricky Gervais is a British dude. Ricky went great.
Ricky Gervais is from the original Office, the British version of The Office. That's Ricky Gervais, the dude who plays the same role as homie dude for the American version, Steve for the American version. Ricky Gervais went ape shit. Like they was trying to everybody, gays, everybody, bro, and they was trying to hang him, and that shit did not work. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit not finna. You know what I mean? Like unless you just out of bounds with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But them comedians know what fine line to walk with that shit, bro. They know, you know what I mean, what's out of bounds.
They professionals.
You know what I'm saying? So one thing I wanted to ask y'all that I thought this was funny because I seen it trending and shit on Twitter is how do you get off the phone?
I've been saying anything like I'd be like, damn, bro, this picture.
What's your go-to line?
What's your go-to line to get off the phone?
Line. What's your go-to line? Go first. You already had yours in mind.
I say anything like, damn, bro, let me call you right back. This motherfucker paper didn't fail. Because nigga, you says you didn't call the nigga back, nigga be like, all right, bro, see him. Without even thinking.
Give me a minute, man.
That's
I gotta go bonus.
That's damn near mine. Let me call you.
You gonna come up with something you gotta take care of?
I'm gonna hit you, okay?
My go-to line be, well, let me call you right back, bro.
Yeah, we not calling.
I might not call.
9 times out of 10, you're not even calling nobody
Let me
back.
call you right back, bro.
Before nigga even say,
Sierra said
I
she
use
just
my
hang
kids.
up.
I use my kids like, man.
My phone about to die.
That's your
These
go-to.
kids real quick.
That's your go-to.
Just
hang up.
My phone dies. I don't be just hanging up on people. My phone be dying. My battery ain't never charged. Ever. Like, I could be around the charger, have a charger with me, that motherfucker gonna die.
Hey, we be in the middle of a conversation.
You got a charge?
We be in the middle
My
of
shit probably
conversation.
gonna die right
We
now.
talking sports and shit. I'm in the middle of saying something. I'm like, hello? Hello? This nigga Scales gone.
I'm talking about for years it's been like
Hey,
that.
Slicktalk with Scales podcast. Scales had me outside like a girl waiting in the cheap line in the club for about 15 minutes before we got in here.
Oh yeah, my fault. You know, we was getting shit together.
I ain't want to bring it to the table, but Scales ain't treat us like.
No, I don't be
Like-
just
like-
hanging up
like,
on people
uh,
until
invited
my
guests.
battery be dying. I swear, I am not that rude. I don't just hang up on people because I don't like people just hang up on me.
We had a
My
bet.
battery
We thought
died.
you was on the shit. We said this motherfucker be shit.
No, we was in here getting shit
Okay.
together. We was running a little behind. We was getting shit together.
Scales was on the shitter, yo.
So another question is, if you had to listen to one rap or R&B song for the rest of your life, song for the rest of your life, one song for the rest of your life,
Can I go first?
what would it be?
Mine will be Future Married to the Game. I knew he was. That's my shit. Man.
Future Married to the Game.
Sheesh.
That shit take me out of any
One
bad
song?
mood.
One song.
Good move.
I can't even get the whole album.
One song. What's your song? What's
Yeah,
your
what's
song?
your song?
I ain't gonna lie
Warning.
Warning by Biggie.
Big Small. Yep.
There we go.
Mine is There'll Never Be by Switch.
That's your shit.
That's my shit.
That's a joyful song.
Yeah, it is. That's my shit.
That shit.
If I can listen to
experience
that,
right there.
I listen to that every day. That is like that, and then
play that mad. Ain't no way you can still be mad when you listen to that song.
There'll never be la 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 la.
Kind of cheating though, 'cause when you go old school like that song lasts about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like 7 minutes long.
You get to enjoy the song.
There'll never be.
You got instrumental.
We are Unconditional by Future. So we got 2 Future joints.
Man, that nigga got some soulful music.
He got some shit now.
You saying it's on my soul.
You don't even know, huh?
I'm gonna say Toxic by you.
Toxic by Yuli.
Hey, the second song is goddamn dollar signs by you.
That's
Dollar
personal.
Signs by
You
you.
got to choose yours, right?
That's your song.
I got to
Your
choose
choice.
mine.
Your choice.
Damn.
Well,
I saw the background on that song.
I get my last song by you earlier. I don't like that.
Oh shit! I didn't even. Man, my bad. So your favorite is
Dollar Sign.
Dollar Signs. Okay.
Oh, that's my shit too.
Okay.
So Jay suggests Dollar Signs. Okay, and that's his joint. So now, let me see the time. Perfect time. We're gonna get into this drinking game that I like to play on here. So the way the game works is everybody got some drink, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I got a drink.
We got to kill it.
Yeah,
We got to
drink.
sip to it.
No, you gonna sit. You just take a sip. You ain't gotta kill it.
Steve, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know Scalez had liquor for us already.
Yeah, we liquor. We liquor.
Scalez on every
This drink for advertising, right, baby? This for advertising, right? This so you can read the logo. It's on this cup.
Right? Why Scalez ain't drunk and shit. Y'all know Scalez don't be drinking.
That's what this for. No, I'm a.
Wait.
Hold that back up. It's Thursday. You ain't got no job.
Hold that back up.
Let me get you high today. So, yeah, niggas is fancy. You see it?
You can't really see what to say.
Burn. Niggas got their own cups and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got their names on their cups. So I'm gonna drink out of this one just in celebration of names being on the cups. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
So the way the drinking game works is, fellas, you pick one or the other, but if you pick both, you gotta drink.
Okay. So you have to select.
Yeah, so if you pick one, you don't have to drink. You did? But if you pick both,
or don't have an answer,
then that means both. You gotta drink. Cool. All right?
Got you.
All right.
Nah, you're gonna need a little more than that.
Yeah, Don, you gotta. Don.
I'm pretty precise.
Let me see how.
Okay, Don.
So that was your taint.
I'll never pick one.
Let me see where should I start this.
You do.
Every once in a while.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Mike.
Dang, that was quick.
Michael. I love Big Bloody Bastard.
I'm gonna go with Prince, man.
I got a drink. Both for me.
I'm gonna go with Prince.
Scalez, that was not a sip, bro. What the fuck was that? Y'all let him get away with this shit on this show?
I usually don't even drink when we play this game.
I know you don't.
Feel special because I actually
see let the shit
y'all
touch his
y'all
lips.
smoke on this show. I drink. I'm watching niggas drink.
Okay,
You better drink
I'll do
something,
another one
Scalez.
just for tough.
That's some bullshit you just pulled.
Double
That
tank.
nigga wet
Steph, you got a
his
drink.
lips.
Double tank.
Notice the line is still where it was. Come on, Scalez.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Mike Epps or Kevin Hart?
Mike Epps.
Kevin Hart.
I like Kevin Hart.
Both. It's Mike Epps for me.
Yeah, stand up.
Even though
Are we talking about
his
stand up?
last
I'm
shit-
saying just overall.
I'm saying period.
Yeah, overall.
Period.
both.
In movies, I'm going like that. On
You
stage,
like
I'm
Kevin
going with Kevin Hart.
On stage, I'm going Kevin Hart. Movies,
Yeah, I'm saying, I ain't gonna cap. Stage Kevin Hart.
So you got a drink.
Movies.
That's both.
That's both. So you got to
Yeah,
drink.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
both.
yeah.
That is
Not
both.
me. Shit, I said Mike
It
Epps.
is both.
Period.
That is
You
both.
can't pick
Hey,
on
Good look at corporate. I was slipping on
I'm
that.
the only one that said Mike Epps
I
on
like
both.
both. Yeah, it's both.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
both.
yeah. That's it. Sip to that. No, I'm choosing Mike, even though his last name doesn't shit.
His last, I ain't gonna lie, like Mike Epps' last name, that when shit leakers said half the shit he said here.
He just a goofy nigga.
Oh, yeah.
He just
But
a
he's
goofy
really
nigga.
He
stupid.
funny. He
No,
funny as
it's fine.
fucking movie.
But that's a
He
lie.
funny as fuck.
He's a good method actor too, because he can play serious people in movies too. Like Epps can. He's a good method actor. Period.
Nah, he can't play too serious. I don't really believe.
I can't wait to see this
Oh, he
nigga
do
play
good.
Richard. If he do Richard Pryor the way he's supposed to,
Yeah,
I'm waiting on that.
He doing it.
it do. It look funny when he trying to be
You know what I'm
serious
saying?
because he's so
Like
funny.
real talk, because he's so goofy. Like you can't take it serious.
Has he ever had a serious
Yeah,
role?
he done had a lot of serious roles.
Yeah, and it looked funny though.
He had a lot of serious roles. He was in Sparkle.
My question is,
Yeah, he
He
was.
was in another one of them throwback movies. He played like somebody's husband or man for a little while.
if he do Richard Pryor,
If he
is
killed
he doing the
Hey,
bisexual
he'll
shit?
fuck that up. Though.
Well, I know he's supposed to be Richard.
Yeah.
I know
Richard Pryor was
But
bisexual.
I know he's supposed to play
will the
Richard
family
Pryor.
will the family even let that shit
Shit
part
be
of
a
it?
part of the biography. I know he playing Richard Pryor on the Showtime Lakers shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he playing Richard Pryor on there.
on the winning time?
Yeah, on the winning time.
Winning time is
When the
fire.
celebrities
That shit
come,
fire,
when the,
fire.
when the
So that
celebrities
episode
come.
didn't happen yet.
No, it ain't happened yet. But when the celebrities come, sit celebrity row, he's playing Richard Pryor again.
So I didn't know because I'm watching that.
Man,
shit.
I love that shit.
And that motherfucker was like, let's put a row right here on the court.
Yeah.
So that was the Lakers.
That was the Lakers.
That was
trying to
motherfuckers
that.
on the
Yep.
court.
Yep. Nobody else was doing that.
Bus a monster.
Yeah, ain't he, dog?
Bus was a genius.
Bro,
He brought the dancing shit to the shit that every team got now.
Yep.
They own dancing team. Him putting motherfuckers on that floor.
That's
Him
Lake Show,
putting the
baby.
club in the bar that you go to.
I'm like, because I'm even
I
thinking,
ain't know.
So listen. Jerry was an actual genius. It's an actual genius.
yeah, after because he used to work for NASA.
He
and
worked
shit.
for NASA.
Yeah,
bro. He designed missiles.
From the show. I ain't know that shit.
He
till I watched
designed
Missiles, yeah,
Yes.
bro. That's where all his
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
That's where a lot of his
That-
money.
that shit to do with real estate.
Yeah.
Killed it in real estate.
Yeah.
Traded all the real estate for the Lakers.
Traded everything he had,
Every
and,
asset.
and somebody else shit.
Shit, his
Yep.
wife shit,
Like, come on,
and his ex-wife shit.
His partner
His
too.
partner too,
Partner
yeah.
too.
And his wife shit, because she had to sign off for it.
Yeah, because
remember?
she had
Yep.
half the shit.
Shit,
That he
yeah.
didn't have
That's how he
everything.
bought the Lakers.
That's how he
That's
bought
how he
the
bought the Lakers.
Big investment.
Genius, because he believed.
Nah, the
shit
NBA.
gonna
You
work.
saw the NBA. When you saw the NBA, you knew it was gonna be something.
Bro,
But
what got me that I didn't
You knew it
know
was gonna
was
be
he got Jerry Tartanian guy killed.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I didn't know that.
That was him that did that.
What's
Well, on the show, they would make it seem like he the
No,
one that
he
did
didn't.
that.
He didn't call
you say
for
he
it.
got him.
He got him killed by
Because
trying to get Jerry out
out
of
of
there.
Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did catch that.
Yeah.
I caught that.
So
And they fucked him.
the thing that I'm saying about even you knew the NBA was gonna be something, you did, but what Bus saw was what we dealing with today.
Yeah.
So like he said, celebrity role. So even
Yeah.
take the Bucks in the playoffs last year. We had Gucci Man, Keisha K. Dave Chappelle, all these people sitting courtside. You know what I'm saying? Before the Lakers, that shit didn't exist. When the Celtics won all them championships, wasn't no celebrities at the games. You see what I'm saying?
Celebrities went to ABA games.
ABA games.
Because at the time, ABA could dunk.
Yeah.
And the NBA couldn't.
Yep.
So all of that came with the Magic Bird shit, and it was like lightning struck all at one time. You know what I'm saying?
That show alone made me feel when they had these lists of most influential players. It's kind of hard to say Magic.
No, Magic.
He get left off on this list.
Yes, he do. And I know
mine.
Yeah,
He was left off mine. But after watching that show, ain't no way.
But you know why, though, right?
Yeah.
Everybody
know
know
it. Yeah.
But Magic definitely
That black hole.
Magic definitely changed the game along with that coach. You know what I'm saying? That dude,
He did what Mike did
the
before.
dude that came from Milwaukee or whatever, that coach that they ended up getting.
Yeah.
That changed the offense or whatever and made Kareem start running the floor and shit. Dude and Magic really changed the game of basketball because niggas wasn't even fast breaking like that. They changed the NBA all the way up until you got damn near to Curry before you had another change in the shit. So Magic's formula worked all the way up
until them shooters.
Until they got the vote. It was vote.
You think Iverson? But to me, Iverson is the same thing as Curry. Curry just added the three to the game.
Iverson was a cultural icon. Steph Curry.
Oh, you talking about influence on the game?
Steph Curry is.
Vote then it would be Curry. Yeah, vote then it would be Curry.
Curry is the most influential player.
Yeah.
Strictly on court.
Yeah.
You think so?
Hell yeah. If you go watch kids play right now, everybody plays like Steph Curry. It don't matter if you 7 foot or 5'1". You play like Steph Curry. I hate going to watch AAU games. I'd be like, oh my God, everybody's a guard.
I never
like
thought
Jesus.
somebody could take over Mike's spot. He is the most influential basketball player ever.
My daughter, she's 12. She is a basketball and shit. Her favorite basketball player is Giannis, but that's her other guy. Like that's her. How niggas used to be Jordan. How you had your favorite player from your home team, and then Jordan to be your guy, or Magic, or Brian to be your nigga. That's how Curry is for my daughter. Like that's her.
All the kids.
I used to like Scottie Pippen.
He wasn't no influential player.
He wasn't really influential.
I used to like.
No, you used to like.
No, a lot of people like to.
Hold on now. Scottie influenced the game. The three. Scottie is the very first three.
Listen, bro.
True.
He just didn't have the three like that. But he's the model for the 3 and D in the NBA.
You mean two-way player?
No. Scottie was a 3 and D.
No, bro.
Without the 3. Yes.
That means he was a two-way player if he was a 3 and D without the 3.
I don't disagree
He's
with
top
what you're
two.
saying that he
Bro,
was.
That
He
nigga was
wasn't.
tough, bro.
Scotty got all the love Mike had.
Yeah.
We gave all our love to Scotty because he was still on the team.
Yeah, and Mike said showing love too. You know what I'm saying?
We love Scotty
Yeah.
for being Scotty.
Scotty, yeah, but he wasn't Magic.
Yeah, he wasn't Jordan. He wasn't.
I'm not saying Scotty influenced culture. I'm saying Scotty
Yeah,
influenced the game.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody went to go get a Scottie Pippen type.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
They still doing that today.
They're doing that today.
Yeah, they still.
that's a two-way player. That's a Kawhi Leonard.
No. Kawhi Leonard's a superstar, fam.
No, but it's the still same type of player.
He just more of a hybrid.
They just knew that you had to have a second nigga behind you.
No. See, y'all having two different arguments. His argument is the archetype of the player, and when you look at people who are built like Pippen, where you got a wingspan of like 7 foot, but you 6'8", and you can guard everything from the 1 to the 4, from at least the 1 to the 4. You can guard
every team.
Like legally, when you if you a real Bulls, and I hate to go on sports, ladies, but bear with us. When you a Bulls, when you're a real Bulls fan and you really follow the championships, what made them most dangerous on defense, even before Rodman got there, is that you could take a nigga as long as Scottie Pippen and put him on Mark Jackson, put him on Derek Harper, put him on Kenny Smith, put him on Terry Porter. These niggas are 6'3", 6'2". So when you put a nigga that long and big, the Heat did it. The Heatles did it with Brian. Yeah. When Brian got to Miami, they put him on Derrick Rose. Remember, the Bulls were the best team in the East that year. Yeah. Rose won MVP. The only reason they didn't go to the finals is because they put LeBron James on Derrick Rose for 5 games, and that slowed him down. You're not running around this nigga. He too big and long.
And he fat.
Pause for you. You get what I'm saying? And he fat, and he's as fast as you. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Put him on anybody.
Put him on anybody, and with it. So then the second championship run, Michael Jordan told Phil Jackson, "You got to go get me another Scottie Pippen, and I need somebody to guard the rim because I'm not finna chase people and play defense the way I did on the first championship. I don't got it in me." So they went and got Ron Harper, 6'6", 7 foot wingspan. Scottie Pippen, 6'8", 7 foot wingspan. Michael Jordan, 6'6", 7 foot wingspan. Dennis Rodman, 6'8", 7 foot wingspan and can guard anybody on the floor. Dennis Rodman can guard all 5 positions. Unbeatable team, boss. You're not beating them. I don't give a fuck. That's why some nights when they couldn't make shots, they still beat people. Because on the other end, you wasn't getting shit on the other end. You don't have nothing coming down.
Now look at the NBA today and look at all the Marquette niggas. They're all Scottie Pippens, fam. All of them. I think every nigga come from Marquette is a Scottie Pippen.
It's the two-way. It's the
motherfucking what's the dude who played for the Suns? Crowder. Scottie Pippen.
That's why they survive in the league the way they do.
Jimmy Butler. Scottie Pippen.
Okay, so since we talking who?
Michael Jordan.
Since we talking who?
No, he's not Mike.
Motherfuckers take his credit though. Like,
let's go back to the verses. Since we talking who's? Durant or Giannis? Who the best in the league right now? Durant or Giannis?
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie, that's tough.
It ain't even.
Let me drink to that.
You gotta drink to that.
That's drink to that.
Wait. I'm gonna drink to that.
Huh? And you just have no qualms.
As much as
I have no qualms whatsoever.
No, he don't got no qualms
whatsoever. It's Giannis.
Scalez,
it's Giannis, man.
You gonna say Giannis? You ain't got to drink. You ain't got to drink.
I love Giannis, my nigga.
You know that's tough for me.
That's tough for him. That's tough. But I love KD. But listen.
Hey, guess what?
Listen, bro. That's tough as fuck, bro.
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
I'm not mad at nobody.
Kevin Durant is the most excuses made for niggas.
No, don't even start out. You can't even start out.
He came back from Achilles. He came back from a bad injury.
How? Y'all would have murdered Kobe Bryant if his foot was on the line in that game. You would have murdered Michael Jordan if his foot was on the line in that game. You would have killers. They foot not on the line.
Oh my God!
Did he win? Did he win without Steph Curry and them? Did he win without Steph Curry and them?
It just stopped them from winning at that last second shot, bro. They still had a chance to win the game.
They still went to overtime.
Nah, come on, bro.
Has he won a championship without Steph Curry?
Has Steph Curry won multiples without him?
He won one without him. He won one without him.
Multiples.
Durant ain't got one.
Steph, hey.
Durant ain't got one.
Okay, it's a lot of niggas.
3 MVPs on one team. They couldn't win a chip.
There's a lot of niggas that's
Who
cold.
was the finals MVP?
Come on, man. 3 MVPs on one team. You couldn't win a chip.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant can't win a chip. Why? Because Kevin Durant not the killer you niggas think he is.
Kevin Durant got a chip.
Kevin Durant, he got a chip with Steph Curry and them, who won 73 motherfucking games before he got there. They won 73 games before he got there.
Nah, and it's only 2 niggas you can say is a better killer than him, and that's arguable. Kobe and Mike.
Better say Kobe.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody more fierce than that nigga on that court. You crazy.
LeBron not a killer?
He not no Kevin Durant type killer. KD ain't passing that shit. Hey, give it to me, nigga.
Okay, so we're gonna keep going.
And he lost.
So we gonna keep.
They gave it to him and he lost.
Drink to it. Drink to it. Drink to it. If you pick both,
Did he lose?
I'm gonna drink to it.
I drank.
Oh, okay.
I say.
Okay.
No, look, that's a
That's the best overall.
yeah.
Because he played both sides.
Yeah.
Rodgers or Favre?
Roger.
Favre.
You can't just say that.
Favre.
Of course you gonna say Favre.
What's your best ability?
I love
Huh?
What's your best ability?
Availability.
Okay.
Rodgers don't miss games. So what you saying?
Rodgers done missed 2 whole seasons. What are you talking about?
Broken collarbone.
Okay, and Favre
You
didn't.
throw a ball with a broken
And Favre didn't.
Favre was on that shit, collarbone.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
he was souped up on
Rodgers should
that.
have got on that
He
shit
was
then.
souped up on that
Come on, man.
morphine.
My nigga, we talking about a collarbone. You can't even raise your arm.
It was a throwing
Me
thing.
too. I like Favre
I
too.
don't give a fuck.
Right.
You couldn't even
Hey.
Brett couldn't even grip the ball and was still throwing touchdowns.
Look at turnover ratio.
I see Steve-O.
Steve-O.
I might be going on that Ricardo. So what?
Man, y'all better
I ain't
cut that
lying.
shit out.
Okay, so NBA or NFL?
NFL.
NBA.
Every time. Every time.
What's a better league?
NBA.
What you
I love
prefer?
NBA,
If they both on, what you watching?
NFL.
I ain't watching it.
Okay.
NFL.
I like them both.
I ain't watching.
It ain't what you like. It's which one you gonna watch over the other.
Yeah,
You watch
it's gonna be
NFL.
No,
I
no.
like it, bro. I play football, but I'm saying I like
I'm watching
both of
NBA.
them, bro. So I
Not if they're on at the same time.
Snowfall or Power?
Ooh.
Snowfall. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Snowfall.
I'm drinking that.
I like
Shit.
Snowfall. So I got a drink.
No, you don't got to drink. If you picked one, you ain't got to drink.
Because they trying to compare the powers that's on now.
Yeah, I'm talking about the original.
We talking about that series. I'm talking about the whole.
Ghost. I'm talking about Ghost living.
Yeah, I'm talking about Power.
Shit.
I hope he faked this
He
thing.
ain't coming back, bro. He dead.
Okay, this is
Oh, hey, Doc B.
Facebook.
Doc B in the building.
Shout out
Doc B
Doc
is
B.
in the
The
building.
show.
Yes,
Hey,
we're live right
yes,
now.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Doc.
That's my motherfucking bro right there.
Yes, sir, Doc. Is this
That's
live?
Unc
Yes, sir,
right here.
Doc.
Big
Yeah.
homie. Love you, Doc B.
Yes, sir. Go. Damn, he just threw me off. Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook.
Facebook.
Instagram for me.
You picture me.
Going out or staying in?
Going out.
I gotta do a little bit of both.
Going out.
I think I'm in.
You gotta
I do a
balance.
little bit of both.
You gotta have
Jay.
balance. bro.
Going out.
You gotta have
Scalez.
balance.
I don't like to go out if I ain't getting
Don't
paid.
nobody know you from staying in. How the fuck is you a staying in then?
I'm saying now, and this, you know what I mean?
It's a you gotta mix it.
You
Tuck
gotta
you
stay
in,
in. You
mix
gotta
it.
stay on the scene. That's a fucking
Look,
lie.
Tuck, you
That's
in,
why I
mix
had to
it.
drink both.
Mix
That's
it.
why I had to do
You
both.
prefer to stay in, but
Prefer
you
to
don't
stay
stay in.
Yeah, that's why I had to do both. Okay, so now we gonna get into music,
Right?
right?
It makes sense.
H1 or tracks?
Drink it.
Shit.
Whoa, bro. What you trying to do, bro? That's
He trying to have everybody drunk, bro. Because he know that you can't do stuff like that.
I'm trying to get you drunk. That's why I'm thinking shit that's gonna make you have to get both.
You on some bullshit.
Ah, you gotta drink though.
And they on two separate
Cause I'm
sides
finna
of the
drink.
Don't
fence.
drink. Don't drink.
Milwaukee
Don't drink.
What?
You take that motherfucking blackout
No,
check.
it's both. Motherfuckers know I love H1 and I love tracks.
Milwaukee music, bro. I love H1.
Say that again. Say that again.
It's Milwaukee music.
Thank you.
I love H1.
So we drinking to
I mean,
it.
right, we gonna drink to our city. You toast to your city, though.
Yeah, we go keep.
Scalez, your shit haven't moved from the first sip. Ain't that a bitch?
This nigga here. Everybody.
Don, you co-signed.
Hey,
that
dog,
shit
I
too,
was called. Listen. I'm gonna give up some game, and we'll get back to it. I used to play this game in college, right? With you.
You used to do the same shit.
I used to throw this shit over my shoulder. You don't want to be doing shots. Bitch be on like her fifth shot. Me and my nigga throwing our shit over our shoulder. I ain't drunk an ounce of pinch of that shit.
You ain't drunk an ounce of
drink,
pinch of that
anyway.
shit.
Drink. I'm gonna drink the tracks in H1.
Bro, can we'll see an Adams apple move.
There we go.
Okay, so
He just
next,
wet the
we're
whistle.
gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it local too. Chicken or loony?
Oh.
Loony.
Yeah, you gotta go Looney. I gotta go Looney.
No, I'm
Loony. I'm a drink. I gotta drink it.
that
I got the Loony.
The chicken amongst the two, bro.
Blackout.
Also, shout out to Little Chicken, just reached a
Hey,
million
shout out
views
to Chicken,
with the
though.
money counter
Shout out to
video.
Chicken.
Just reached a million views.
I say
Shout out Little
Chicken.
Chicken.
That camera, Chicken P,
Yeah.
Looney baby.
It's like,
I just love what
you know
y'all
what I'm
niggas
saying?
doing.
Like,
Keep it going,
he
bro.
Yuli to me, bro. This nigga real. His vision is crazy.
Oh, you already know that's my.
But man,
I'm drinking the Bella Root.
Chicken,
Steve-O.
Chicken doing what he's supposed to do, bro.
I'm drinking the Bella Root.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Chicken too,
Yeah.
though. Like,
Shout out to
That
Chicken.
shit respect.
Blackout. Yeah, I fuck with both.
I ain't knocking nobody from the
No,
middle,
yeah.
my nigga.
Baby Drew or Cuckoo Cow.
Baby Drew.
Baby
Baby
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah, baby Drew.
Shout out to Cuckoo Cow. though. No disrespect, bro. No.
Yeah, I'm
But
Drew
Drew got
too.
the heart of the
I'm
streets.
baby.
Oh,
Yes,
man. Hey.
Okay, I got one for y'all. Reggie Brown or Tweezy?
Reggie Brown.
Reggie Brown.
Reggie Brown.
That's my big bro.
Reggie Brown.
I'm gonna go.
No disrespect.
I gotta drink. I gotta drink because I'm going vote.
Once again, no
No
disrespect.
disrespect. It's all Milwaukee shit.
I done got way too much money with Reggie.
El Twancho. Shout out El Twancho.
Make sure.
Hold on. Before you get to the last
Video
question,
on
though.
there.
Before you get, is that the last
No,
one?
we got some more.
Hold on. I seen who's doing the whole Cuckoo, Baby Drew, and the Drake event.
That's Steve-O.
That's Steve
It's
O.
always
doing
Steve.
that, right?
Ricardo, boy.
Now listen.
Ricardo Moore, you know what's going on.
This would have been an even better question. Because out of all them niggas and their albums, I'm choosing the Dre album. Because that was my shit.
Over the powder?
The
It's
Dre
hard for
was
me to
my
pick
shit,
anything that
nigga.
came out of Milwaukee over the powder. I'm sorry. Even my own shit. It's hard for me to pick my own shit over the powder.
I'm just being honest, bro.
Powder
Because I
was
just,
epic.
hey, shout out to Steve-O.
The powder
He
changed
cold
my
for
life.
putting that motherfucking shit together.
Yeah,
too.
no, that's
'Cause
Steve-O.
I feel like niggas forgot about the Dre.
Dre. Oh, yeah,
It's
absolutely.
really that nigga.
Use a trap, use a bitch, use a punko is goaded. That's goaded. And where's the P?
Yeah.
The DRE got some shit
Yeah,
now.
he do.
They all on that same one.
Yeah, they
all on that same project, bro.
No,
That was my shit.
So we gonna keep the music, but we gonna get into the industry. Rap or R&B?
Come on, bro. You can't do that to people who like music.
So I got a drink because I like both.
I like both.
But you ain't like
I like.
You can't have one without the other, bro.
I like both, but I gotta choose.
I love both.
Choose a rap. You choose a rap.
That's how you know you a. What's your fucking zodiac sign, Don? You a
can't
you
do
a hard-headed
serious.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you is. You tripping.
You know you need both in your life.
NBA Youngboy or Dirk?
Dirty, yeah.
Dirk,
Dirk all day.
Dirk.
Dirty, yeah.
I feel like you gotta be
Dirk.
under
Big
the
Dirk,
spot
yeah.
to even think about saying young boy.
I make hip hop music, man. Like I'm gonna choose rap.
What's your answer? No, for this next question.
Oh, Dirk.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dirty, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Kanye West.
You a young boy?
Man, listen,
Over Dirkio?
Listen.
Young boy a problem.
Listen.
He said he a problem.
Can I tell you why?
problem for sure.
Please tell
So,
me why.
My little
He a
nephew,
problem for sure.
Andre, him and we call him. He worked at the horse shop. He was growing 26 in Wisconsin. He was growing. He be listening to NBA Youngboy all the time in the shop. So I've been tuning in.
How old is that Drake?
He young.
Tamika
How old
said
is-
YB.
He young.
How old is he?
Tierra said
Straight by
Dirk.
19.
Exactly.
But listen, I asked all the little young cats who they going.
That's they go. That's they
That
go.
boy
bro.
said
Listen.
Young Boy.
Young boy be just running that shit, bro. I'm just keeping
He
it
do
out.
just be saying what's on his mind.
He
He
really
is
running
a
that
free
shit, bro.
spirit with
He
the
got
word.
his
He got
hands
talent.
locked in, bro. He can
Bro.
say whatever the fuck.
Good dude
Like,
can
bro,
say
so
whatever the
NBA
fuck he
Youngboy is
say.
at that point in his life where he was like Wheezy 8 years ago. It don't matter what the fuck he say.
They gonna listen.
It's they buying it up because it's
And they
him.
gonna swear it's the greatest song
It's the
ever
best
heard.
shit ever.
So next is Kanye West or Pharrell. Well,
Kanye.
Producing?
Kanye.
Kanye all day.
Kanye.
Kanye all day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kanye all
day.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
drink
drink
to that. I'm gonna drink to that, bro. No, Pharrell got too many hits all over the place, bro.
That's how you know
He got it in all for real, all over the place. He got hits in all genres.
Kanye got hits
We talking
all
about
over
everywhere.
the place.
If we talking about as a producer,
as
a producer,
y'all know rapping ain't even a question.
I'm going for real.
Man, stop.
Okay, so
Weekend,
I ain't mad at you though.
Weekend or Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Now that I'm a drink to. That I'm a drink to.
I gotta drink to that.
I'm going.
Y'all know I love the weekend.
I ain't even got to drink.
I know I love the weekend.
Hey, let's toast to that one, right?
Hold on. Now that's a harder question.
That's a harder one.
That's a harder question.
Definitely a harder
Toast to
question.
that, man.
And I love Bruno, but I love the weekend too.
Real quick before we get out of here.
He be one.
Missionary or back shots?
It depends on who you fucking.
If you
It
like
depends on how
both,
they
if you
look.
like both, you got to
It
drink.
depends on how they look.
It depends on who you fucking.
Let's drink to that.
Yeah, you gotta drink.
I got to do both.
Yeah,
Hey,
I need both.
I'm a drink, but I would go missionary.
I'm talking like that.
Dang.
I'm a drink, but I'm choosing missionary.
Drink to
I'm
that.
gonna drink to it, though.
A quickie or a full session?
Quickie.
Or both?
Full session.
Yeah, you got niggas finishing. Hey, this is the first episode niggas finishing cups, nigga. No,
Quickie.
Or both?
Full
I
session.
need both. I need both. I need some knockout and I need some
I be having shit to do.
No, I
It's
need
time to
both.
go.
Listen, man.
I need both.
I be having a hard time
What's
getting
more
my nut off
fun?
in a full session sometimes.
Nigga, Scalez,
I can't do it quick.
ain't nothing funner than
I
getting
can't
it in
do it
real quick.
No, you.
Hey,
That's
I
because
like
you got
both.
interest.
I like both.
Quickie doesn't supposed to happen at the tree.
I like both.
This shit not, listen, bro.
Yeah.
This shit not a game.
No,
Yeah,
she know that.
quickies happen
She
in
need to
other
drink
areas.
too.
My mid be
Listen
35
though.
minutes to
Listen though.
nigga.
Nigga,
Sit
no,
down.
you playing with yourself, bro.
You ain't
Stop,
never
bro.
Listen, bro.
Gotta go to work real quick.
My mid be
Yeah, no, but you can't. It gotta be like
Listen,
you gotta have.
You know you finna be late for work.
And
You still want the whole thing. You want a round two before you go to work?
No.
That's a quick.
I need both. I need
And look, on that note, man, this was episode 127 of the Slick Talk with Skills podcast. I can see clearly now, featuring Yuli and the homie D.
Look at my Sagittarius is going crazy.
No, go ahead. No, yeah. This is where I'm finna give it to y'all to pitch what y'all got to promote and what y'all got going on. Before we get up out of here, go ahead.
I can't believe it.
Go ahead.
Yo, go stream the album, man. Yuli, crystal clear on all musical platforms right now, man. Go check me out, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, so me and my partners right here, Yuli, Justin on my side, we just started a company called Property Power Washers LLC. And what we're gonna be doing all summer, tag us, show love, share that shit. Y'all gonna see these flyers coming out. We're washing homes, cars, driveways, and we pulling up on you. This is call us, come to you service. Some new shit.
Smart.
And we can take over the whole city.
What's
Yeah,
up?
y'all just gotta understand. It's called Property Power Washers LLC.
PPP.
And not the loan. You dig? So make sure y'all hit these players up. You need some shit washed. Get with my people. On that note, man, we are out of here. This was episode 127 of the Slick Talk with Skills podcast. If you was on Facebook, please share this shit. I appreciate you tuning in and chatting with us, everybody in the chat.
Uno,
You know what I'm
dos,
saying?
seis.
Shout out to my YouTube people. Shout out Twitter. Shout out Blackout. Shout out the Playmaker. And we will see y'all on Tuesday.
Shout out
We
Blackout
are
for real.
Blackout.
Blackout.
Hey, I'm gonna play some Yuli. I'm gonna play some Yuli to close us up.
Can we play the spot of my favorite?
Somebody catch these pictures for me right quick.
could handle all that. You hurt me, I hurt you, and now we're done, baby. I thought we had a bond that would last forever, and I thought that I would have your heart forever. But you played me just like the rest. Now I'm putting your love to the test. I don't think that you will pass it. No. Lessons learned. I don't think I was paying attention, and I got burned. Lessons learned. I don't think I was paying attention, and I got burned. Yeah. I know you're missing my love and you want to come back, but I just don't think that I could handle all that. You hurt me, I hurt you, and now we're done, baby. I thought we had a bond that would last forever, and I thought that I would have your heart forever. But you played me just like the rest. Now I'm putting your love to the test. I don't think that you will pass.